I don't know if I feel comfortable sharing a mic with you, you know.
What's wrong with that? They're not getting
We're a little too close for my comfort, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways. We got BeatGeeks in the studio.
Yes, we do.
How we doing, guys?
Hello.
What's good? What have you been up to today? Enjoying the weather?
Yeah, man. Hot day, sunny day.
You know what I mean? I bet you lot was enjoying the weather being there.
No.
Around these areas.
Oh, yeah. Like, we were talking about this before. Like, we were just saying, like, the sun brings out the best in females. They seem to hibernate until the sun comes out.
I know.
And then, boy!
Especially being around here.
Yeah, it's good. All right, I will say that is good. But I have been stuck in a library all day.
Have you really? Let's be honest here. Have you
swear to God, since I woke up, I've been in the library all day.
When did you wake up?
Without many gal though?
Huh?
Without many gal though?
Just me and my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, the Becca.
Anyway, swiftly moving on.
You weren't alone, were you?
Nah, I wasn't alone.
Of course he wasn't alone.
I didn't think so.
Hey, even check you. You got the wine in there. You got the wine.
Exactly. You're
saving the wine for later.
That slide.
I got
With
my
Jessica.
wine to myself. Just enjoy late night by myself.
I'll type Jessica.
Alright, well, guys, we had you in the studio. What? How long has it been now?
Wow.
A couple months now.
2 months ago.
A month, yeah. A month, 2 months.
Yeah,
What have you been up to since then? Like, anything new? Anything?
Gritty Grime EP.
Of course.
Gritty Grime,
How
yeah.
could we forget? We've been plugging that like mad.
Respect, like,
Sheesh.
Yeah, that one came out. That's done alright still. Like,
Yeah.
got some nice downloads and that. So,
Fair enough.
Big up everyone that's downloaded Gritty Grime. Like, big up.
And big up all those that are about to download Gritty Grime.
Right now, do it.
Alright, www.co.uk/. Gritty Grime.
Pow.
Yeah.
Pow.
They seem well rehearsed. Like, they've said that a lot of times.
Like a marriage couple.
Like, yo, slash. For those who missed your last interview that don't know, for the uni listeners that don't know about BeatGeeks, tell us about yourselves.
Okay. Go on.
Well, BeatGeeks is a Nottingham-based production team.
Okay.
Like, obviously, we're making grime. Grime's the thing we're making. That's our genre.
Yeah.
That's our lane. That's our scene. So, like, obviously, Gritty Grime, BeatGeeks. We are versatile though. We can produce a lot of other things though. Still.
Yeah.
We're producers / DJs.
How to break, especially DJs, how to break into music, being a DJ. And what would you say, like, or how did you even get started? Just plugging away, or
Buy some equipment.
buy some?
No, but that equipment is expensive.
Alright,
Do you think is it got to be the expensive stuff? We can buy cheap stuff and still be alright.
That's what I'm saying.
No. Go.
I was about to say, like, obviously, first thing is, yeah, like, if you're gonna become a musician, yeah, and you will take it seriously, like, if you're, especially if you want to be a DJ or producer, like, for artists it's a bit different. But like, I'll say, first thing you do, like, obviously, like, learn your trade, and to learn your trade, yeah, there is a lot of free recording studios you can go to learn. But obviously, like, you can cut a long story short. Like, as a producer, these days you can just buy a PC, like, have a PC, or just buy the software for it. Or download the software, then learn it. That's why I say buy equipment.
How did you guys learn? Did you teach yourselves, or did you have to get someone to teach you, or was it a bit of both? Or
have you ever heard of Out the Ville?
No.
Well, Out the Ville was a Nottingham-based group, hip hop. This is before grime.
Okay.
You ever heard of Scorsese?
Yeah.
You ever heard of Big Trev?
No.
CRS.
Yes.
Yeah, the guy.
You know what? This is just coming back to me of like times I've been scanning YouTube.
See?
And it is.
Now,
That's
basically,
alright.
Is that CRS Entertainment?
Yeah. The guy that runs CRS, Trevor Rose.
Okay.
Like him, and another guy called Nick Stez. Like, obviously, when we were younger, then used to go to youth club, and they're the guys that brought us in and taught us how to engineer and use the equipment in it. And that's how it started. We started as engineers.
No. Sort of.
Get into it.
Yeah, it was called. Back then, there wasn't even no such thing as programs. Like, we was using DPS 12s.
Yeah,
and Ataris. That's what we were using back then.
Atari.
Like,
the Akai. Yeah,
like,
the Akai sampling. Everyone's it. Like
you'd have to be a millionaire. Like, literally, you'd have to be in £1 million studio just to even get like You know how people, you know, it's so mad. Like nowadays, you can record something and you don't like it, just delete it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, back then, that was a myth.
That was
You
a
know how,
myth.
like if someone did something wrong, you know how long that was just to get it back to the beginning again.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it was like back then. That's when I started.
So you saying now it's a lot easier for people, like
Yeah, it's 10 times easier because
10 times easier.
Because you gotta think like leaders in the scene. They use what's it called? Fruity Loops. Yeah.
The old Fruity Loops.
So if they're using Fruity Loops, and like there's no really excuse for anyone to say,
But the problem
how
is that
can
there's
I
no quality
become it?
control nowadays. You get so many stuff released or so many stuff out there, remixes, tunes, that a lot of it is just not even worth it.
That's your lot's
healthy.
fault. That's your lot's fault though, Carl. If you lot get something that isn't good, why are you playing it?
We never play anything less than quality on this show. I'll have you know.
I'm just saying, as a DJ, innit? Like, saying
Yeah.
vice versa, innit, Carl? I'm a DJ too. If I get something that's whack, why would I play it?
That's a good point.
You get me? So it just comes from the DJ side, should I say? I keep saying your lot, but our side too as well. Like, we're DJs too, and we're on radio. So yeah, like if you play whack tunes, then of course it's gonna be whack. But if you don't play them tunes, then
No one's gonna know about it.
you get me, like, you get me. So obviously, I think it's a thing. Like you just got to build up your craft, innit? Like it's not easy. Like everyone's been there, innit? I guess I've been there. I was there from when I was making beats. My first beats were terrible compared to the standard of now. When someone just brand new just jumps on the PC and makes a beat, I'm like, damn, I wish I had jumped in this generation of making beats, cause it's so much easier now. Like, you know what I mean?
Everything sounds semi-mastered already. Like,
Oh really?
just me like a lot of things. You get me? Like,
It's very harder to go wrong nowadays than it was back then.
And we were talking about back then with So Solid Crew, because there was on Jump Off TV a debate about what is the most successful, not the best, the most successful UK urban collective. I said So Solid. They said The Movement, and you guys kind of agreed with The Movement as well.
No. As I've been thinking again now, I'm gonna say So Solid back again. You know why? Because The Movement, yeah. Like I think The Movement, yeah, like solo, like obviously like Wretch number ones, really Devlin, bam bam bam, album, whatever. You get me? Like that solo, them I done like big things here. But as a group, The Movement I had a number one. Or The Movement I had like had shots as The Movement, where like we're So Solid, yeah. So Solid had number one, innit? As So
I think
Solid.
It's just a question.
Like,
it's just a question that he said though.
Yeah, he said the most successful group.
Yeah.
No, he
not
said the
artists.
collective. He said collective.
Collective.
They are a collective.
But, yeah.
Wretch, Devlin is a collective.
No, but come on, like
Gets is a
obviously
collective. That's part of the same collective.
Singly there, that man have had like
No, but they
success,
said but it's still a collective. They still class themselves as a movement.
but that's like saying like obviously that's like saying like Romeo and Ray them I went charts, innit? Like
And they flopped.
Even though
in the long run.
No, but think about it, yeah.
In the
Think
long
about
run.
when Boy Better Know don't come out as a collective, but you still class them as a group.
Yeah, that's true.
I still, at the end of it, I'm gonna have to go with like from the reason I say personally So Solid is because I think what they achieved from what they had from the beginning of how far they came.
No, they got shut down.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
Remember, yeah, Feds locked off all So Solid's videos. Kind of about them days, innit? Like, yeah, So Solid was not allowed to tour anywhere, innit? Because obviously, no, after Asher got caught with the strike, whatever happened, yeah, So Solid weren't allowed to tour nowhere, innit? Like, nowhere, innit? So
you think if that weren't to happen, they'd be
So Solid would have went no further. Yo, I'm telling you, the Feds shut down So Solid Crew. Like, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's I agree with that.
Like,
But the
trust
only
me.
thing I'm saying is I just define the word as success in it. So
like
success,
chart success,
success. Yeah, like movement right now having a lot of success. Yeah,
So Solid was
wait,
successful without changing their.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Solid without So Solid, yeah. Devlin and Wretch and everyone right now wouldn't even have success. So you get me? Like, yo, like, don't get me wrong. I think like without So Solid, take So Solid out of history, we're all waiting to do what we're doing now. You know what I mean? Like So Solid are the like. I got gassed over So Solid back in the day. You get me? When that video came out, like but like yo, I can't lie.
It's like
21 seconds.
This is reminiscing, like
So thing. Just I remember going to London back in the days here, like Croydon. And this time, like, this have a lot like So Solid Sundays. I can remember like, the whole day was So Solid. You start off with the kids, or whatever. Then the oldies just come on. You get me? Like, I remember like sitting down there for hours listening to So Solid Crew. Just like So Solid, like, smash, like, absolutely.
Get the guys like Roll Deep, Rough Squad, BBK. There's many groups out there that's trying to push their stuff forward. I mean, Roll Deep taking a different direction now, so it's hard to actually say they were successful with grime.
Grime, exactly that.
That's the problem I have with Roll Deep.
There is singles grime there still.
Yeah, but I think they're just trying to get a single. I think they're trying to get singular success at the moment.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah, if I'm wrong, all right. But Manga's trying to do his thing. He's seen Scratchy about a bit more. You get me? Yeah.
Scratchy was in that Big Man Jammer tune, wasn't he?
Yeah, but man, I don't even know if I really. You know what? Because back in the day, Scratchy was one of my favourite MCs. I loved his flow and everything. But when I heard him on the Jammer tune, I was just there. I thought maybe he could do a little better.
It was still one of the best.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But
did you hear my Logan that week? It was on Logan with P Money and Jamie that time.
Yeah,
you're doing it right there still. No, Scratchy's just really still got it. Still, it's hard, man. Just me.
Yeah, it's just mad though. Cause like they're just like, it's like they've been around for so long now, isn't it? Like you just can't take away from them. It's like trying to say something bad about Footsie or D Double or
exactly.
But people will say stuff bad about Dizzy. I mean.
Yeah,
he's probably the most successful one out of any of the Roll Deep.
But people will
he's the most successful one out of Grime, period.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but obviously, you know what it is with Dizzy. Like, obviously, people just the ego's a bit too far with the pop in it. Same with Chipmunk, innit? Like, that's all it is, really. But obviously, he's killing it. Like, I feel him.
He's back. He's back.
Get into it. He's dropped a mixtape, which is kind of grime.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, but how he does things such on a bigger scale than that. You pay attention to that more, innit? But you forget about the little things that he does do. Like, he did jump on D Double's thing. You get me? And smash that out nicely. You get me? Block. I like that.
When you're a millionaire like he is, why should you even go back to grime? Why should you care?
But he still does.
For the love. Even for the love, like,
exactly.
still.
But he does, though. That's what I'm saying. That's a good thing, in a way.
The thing I always like about Dizzy is, well, from my perspective, even when I was first listening to his tunes, this is when I'm just getting into music and grime, I always felt and as I followed him, I always felt he was already very experimental with his music. You know what I mean? Like, alright, so he's doing the pop thing now, but he was always, from the beginning, trying new things. And that's why
this is sick.
With the pop thing, I obviously, like, you know, I'm not gonna go listen and, you know, buy out that tune, but I don't hate on him for doing it, because I always know from the beginning, from my perspective anyway, he was always different. You know what I mean?
Even I Love You, he produced that. You get me? Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know,
and you still listen to it now. I still listen to it. I'm like, this doesn't sound like much else. You know what I mean? You can tell it's a Dizzy Rascal.
Yeah. It's taking like.
Yeah,
that bonkers sound and
exactly. You know what I mean? It's always something different. It's always something like, what? Like, what? I ain't heard this. Like, what is this? So that's what we like about him. Anyway, you guys have been around, like, doing your thing for a little while now.
Yeah.
I know we asked you this last time, but your thoughts on, like, we're getting into a little grime music commercial as a whole. You were saying a little, you don't really mind commercial, or success is success, or how do you class it? Like, are you guys gonna be making, you know, pop tunes anytime soon?
Or a dance tune?
Yeah.
You know what? Music evolves, innit?
Yeah.
So right now, I could say, yeah, I'm a die-hard grime fan, and in 2 years' time, I could be sitting there saying, I'm a die-hard gritty grime dude. Did that, fam? You get me? I don't know what I could be making in 2 years' time. But obviously, music evolves, and it evolves fast now, especially nowadays, innit? So, like, you just change into what you like, innit? Like, I just hear something and I like it. You get me? And then I'll start making it if I want to. You know what I mean? Cause if you get into it, I personally started in hip hop. You get me? But obviously, I don't like the new hip hop. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I actually grew up in hip hop. Like, there isn't many, especially from like the New York era, like D Block and like Ali Vegas, 50 Cent before he got signed. Like, there isn't.
So you know Rocker Flucker fan then?
Sorry?
You know Rocker Flucker fan?
No, I don't know Rocker Flucker.
I haven't even heard one of that guy's tunes. I just know his name. I can't even think of a single song.
Can't even hip hop.
Really?
That's not. I don't like trap hip hop or that hip hop. That's the 140 hip hop. I don't like it. Like, I only like that Gigs one song, Talking the Artist.
So you're not a fan of SX?
Yeah, I am an SX fan, but you're talking about beats. I'm talking about rap tunes, innit? Like, you get me? Like, I like that Benny Banco guy, that Rack City, but I don't like all the real tunes. You get me, Carl? His other tunes are just like like, it's a bit depressing. The music nowadays is a bit depressing.
Are you like this whole kind of like what are your thoughts on the whole, like, you know, like this South London like rap scene that's slowly, like, I feel like it's emerging a lot more. Like a lot of people that wouldn't have even thought of UK rappers a couple years ago, and now come up to me like, yo, have you heard this new Squeaks tune, this new Youngin tune? This, I'm like, what? Where does this come?
It's like man can't say nothing negative about it because it's music. It's good. UK. It's good. It's moving. So that's a good thing in it. Like, that's a good thing in it. But obviously, as person, like, if we're talking about personal preferences in it, like, then it's not for man in it, because man are more on that grime thing, on this grime thing in it, and where man are coming from, and obviously things different.
Me personally, I would just rather nowadays, like back then it was that, like, everyone, like, let's not deny it, people spitting in American, rare. Obviously we can move forward from that, innit? It's an English thing now. You get me? And I just think personally, like, hip hop is kind of a copy of, it's always going to be a copy of the Americans, innit? And I think English music's moved forward more, where now we're the kind of leaders, like everyone kind of copies us in the kind of way.
Do you think so?
Yeah, well, look at the pop scene now, like pop scene is very European dance, kind of dubstep. You get me? Like
the whole
all
dubstep
that new
thing is kicked off.
You get me? Like even if you get into grime, like Timbaland, let's say take the Shockwave #1, where he takes a bounce. He's got a tune called Bounce. Bounce. You don't know that tune,
mate. You know what? I we were saying this earlier. Like, my focus is so grime that everyone's like, you heard that tune?
But I'm saying that is potentially taken from grime. You got like Neptunes. You got some tunes that they've done. They just stole like dubstep and just put their own spin on it.
Yeah. I think America's a copying our thing right now, man.
I think through dubstep, definitely, I've noticed that the amount of dubstep has taken over. Which, that, you know what, that annoys me a little bit as well. The way that dubstep, which essentially, from my perspective, is come from grime, or at least used mass grime influences.
Definitely. Related,
man. And dubstep's taken off so much to an extent.
It's just changed completely.
It has.
From what it should have been, and it's like America, or people like Skrillex have taken it, transformed it into a commercial good, and just
exactly. It was
is
so
Skrillex American?
Skrillex is American, yeah.
Is he?
That's good too. Absolutely.
No, that's shocked me.
Is he American?
He's American.
That shocked me.
I thought it's from UK still.
There's news to everyone. Like, is it what?
I am grime. I like grime, so I don't know that.
That's everyone's excuse. Like, so what about that tune? I don't know. I'm grime. Like, that's all I know.
No, trust me. But R&B now, man. To me, R&B is just like the UK sound now.
Really?
To me, R&B, what used to be R&B, them Donald Jones tunes and this, that. You know what I mean? Them old school R&B tunes, innit? Destiny Child, whatever. Like. R&B in that anymore. R&B is like dance or whatever you want to say. It's like UK sound, man.
But obviously, it's a good thing though, cause they're the dominant scene, in it allows us to step through. Cause obviously, like what's his name, Rusko? Is it Rusko? I'm not sure. I think it's Rusko. He worked on the Britney Spears album. You know what I mean? That would never happen years ago. You know what I mean? Him producing the track for Britney Spears, come on. So yeah, it's all a good thing, I think, in the end. But obviously, we just want it to be dominantly, like English music rule the world. I'm
gonna save that bit of audio for like English music rule the
world. BeatGeeks.
Going with it. The Grime Show.
What we've got next is a BeatGeeks DJ set.
Yes, sir.
How long is it going to be, guys?
You tell us.
It's an easy-going show. Like, so how long? Have the show, like, by all means.
Yeah, man.
But we've got 30 minutes left. You might as well just
run with it, man. We're excited to hear it. We'll run with it. We'll run with it.
BeatGeeks.co.uk. Remember,
a mashup, freestyle, DJ, and whatever. Let's go.
Oh yeah, follow us on the Twitter as well. At BeatGeeks.
Everyone get all the plugins. Twitter.
Can we plug out? Alright, now remember as well, every Monday as well, catch us on Nasty FM.
Do it.
8 to 10 Nasty FM Mondays as well, BeatGeeks, and catch us on there as well.
And while they're there, everything YouTube, Grime Show, check the channel, Facebook, / The Grime Show.
The Grime Show.
Check it.
At The Grime Show.
At The Grime Show. Twitter.
At The Grime Show. Make sure you holler at The Grime Show.
Yeah, exactly. Do it.
So all them artists who were saying, oh, I'm going to go on this show, just remember, at The Grime Show.
Unless you're whack, then it's sad for you.
It's gonna be a part. You're hilarious.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we get a lot of. I'm sure you must as well get a lot of artists that send you stuff. Do you wait until? Do you hear someone that's seriously good and think, oh, bang, get them on, or do a tune with them, or do you think, oh, now you've got to a place where they need to have a specific buzz?
You know, I actually do. Like, I just tell them what I think, innit? Like, say if someone sends me a piece of music, I'll actually just tell them what I think. Now I'll be like, yeah, that's good, that's not good, do that, do that.
Really?
And yeah, and
I
then,
suppose that's the best way. Like,
and then obviously, like, if someone's good, I'll just say, you're good. Just keep sending me music, and I'll spin this track. You get me? I just tell them. I just tell them what I'm gonna do. Like, obviously, it's not. I have like a 2-hour show every week. Like, I have to play. The tracks I can play in that time, innit? So obviously, I just try and play as much music as I can, as much good music as I can. Like, I'm not really a name guy. Like, I don't really care for names. I just care for talent, really. If I'm honest, you get me? Like, if someone's good and I don't even know who they are, I'll spin the track, innit? But then obviously I'll try and get feedback. I'll try and get a reply from them. Yeah. If I don't get that, then it is going to be a myth. Yeah. Because you're not that level. Yeah. That's the one thing I do hate though, is when people like a no-name artist will try and be the same as Big Nasty, but Big Nasty's got a name and a brand. I get it when Big Nasty don't reply sometimes. But if you don't reply, like,
what
don't make
sense. Like, while we're getting in stuff that annoys us, what annoys me is when people you can almost tell the difference with someone who's got a buzz and is still humble and knows what they're doing, who's had some experience and is like, here's my stuff, here's that, bang bang bang, can I get on the show? To someone who sends me like 3 words or like 4 words in an email, like, yo, can I get a set? And you're just like, well, you know, can I get a name at least? Or like, you know what I mean? We're not just going to hand it out like over email.
But if you get into it, it's magic. I never send an email to get a set.
You don't?
Ever? I don't think I've ever done that. No, I've never sent someone like, oh, can I get on your show? In an email.
People just...
Yeah, I just do it through communication.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way to get contacts.
Well, do you think, I say that to an extent, like it's a very contact-based industry, but the amount of people who have just I'd say out of all the artists we've had on, only 2, I'd say I think it was Euphorical, I think it was Grimson as well, who emailed me first and was like, oh, I want to get on. And I was like, all right, I've seen your stuff, yeah, we'll book you in for then. But everyone else, I've just been like, send them an email like, we've got it, can you come on? You know what I mean?
Would you say that's because you already heard their music though?
No, I hadn't heard Euphorical or Grimson or anything. I hadn't heard any music from them. And then he sent me, and then he was like, oh, here's my stuff. And he showed me, here's his mixes. I wrote NSB, JI. You can tell the difference of commitment between no commitment. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I hear that. I'm learning too.
Sit down session.
Yeah, big up Grimson and Euphorical family, man. I seen them the other day, both of them the other day.
Have you heard his freestyle on our show?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Twice.
Yeah. Counting the views.
Yeah. I watch everything in it. I try to. Well, not only that, but we work together too, so that's kind of hard to.
He probably showed you like.
Yeah. And Grimson, like, I've seen him from day in it. Yeah. So yeah.
There we go. Oh, one more thing I want to talk about before we get into the guest mix is you guys did a DVD. Am I right in saying that?
We're doing
a DVD. Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
What is the progress on that?
The progress is we're doing the DVD.
I'm sensing some grime time here. Like, we're working.
Working on that. You know what it is? Yeah, we got a few more clashes to do.
Really?
And then we're ready.
When you do a release date, can you please stick to it? Because as grime fans, we have so many release dates coming up.
Look, see, this is the difference, yeah? I ain't setting no release date. When I set a release date, it comes out on that release date.
That's what
we need to hear.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm saying. I don't do all that. Like, you know that. Like, it's trying to hear. I learned my lesson. Actually, I did that in the first project I did.
Really?
As BeatGeeks. You get me? So I'm trying to now learn from my mistakes in it and keep my dates to what people like.
Listening.
Yeah, but I'm gonna come and drop like 70 CDs down there, and you lot better just move all of them. You get me?
try.
Yeah, man.
Do what we can do.
Man, I don't want to end a try business. We will do this. We will. All right. Old type beat geeks getting into the mix, taking over the Grime Show. This is how we do right here. You get it?
He's saying that, I quickly just like fade his mic down. Alright, blend on Dex. Let's get into this guest mix.